Hey, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. Guess what? The tiny mic is back. We love it. We love it. Listen, if you're new here, hey, honey, it's Miss T, the Mindset Midwife, also known as your favorite coach, also known as your favorite vlogger, also known as your favorite ghetto girl gone global. Listen, because that's what we're doing. We want to take this powerful message around the globe. So do me a favor, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends about the Heal Girl YouTube channel. So check it. Love is in the air. And so I want to talk a minute about love. The shirt I have on says 1 plus 1 equals 1. So I want to talk for a moment about bringing your whole self into your relationship. And before I go any further, let me also say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hollering at your girl, hanging in there with me. Continue to support small businesses. Continue to support women-owned business. Continue to support Black business. This shirt was designed and procured by a Black business, a beautiful Black couple that I had the honor of co-authoring a book with. For those who have followed and those who have gotten onto my author page and the coaching page, you know that my actual very first bestseller was with my husband. Yes, Mr. Bolden and I became bestsellers at the same time. And that was in our co-authored Money Talks book. And it is a series that follows power couples where one couple is an entrepreneur. One of the couple is an entrepreneur, and what that looks like, the faith, the trust, the challenges that looks like. So, um, if you want to check that out, you can check that out on Amazon, or you can also follow Dr. Constance Mason and Anthony Mason, who are the visionary authors on that, because I have sold out. Anywho, without any further delay, let me get to the matter at hand. 1 plus 1 equals 1. I love that concept because the fact of the matter is, if you only bring your brokenness to your relationship, then you are already starting at a deficit. If you think that you can come into this thing and do everything 50-50, go Dutch, split everything down the middle, then you will be behind. You will be at a deficit because it's going to take 100% of you. It's going to take 100% of him. And then you all come together. Because, and then guess what? This, my childhood preacher said that. And I, as a 12-year-old, I sat in that pew and I listened to him. He said, y'all, we can't do this thing 50-50. Because if you say 50-50, you get 100. But then you divide it by 2. And then guess what? The 2 people in the relationship only get 50. You get right back to 50. But if you put in 100, he puts in 100, you divide that by 2, then guess what? Everybody's getting everything they need. And I know you heard me say this before. If I take care of you and you take care of me, then everybody is taken care of. Everybody is taken care of. I wish I could say that I originated that. I feel like I've heard that from several different preachers. I want to credit the right person, but I'm not going to because I honestly cannot recall. Because I want to say it was Dr. Miles Monroe. Listen, that brother has all the knowledge and wisdom in the world. He is no longer with us in body, but his teachings will linger on. He's a legend in the faith, and I'm almost certain it was him though that says that I have to take care of the one who I joined with. The one who I joined with is supposed to take care of me. And that is when everybody gets taken care of. But if I'm busy taking care of me, my own selfish needs, my own selfish desires, my own selfish pursuits only, then he, my partner, is then left to have to fend for himself, take care of himself. Ladies, listen, and y'all know everything that I do is for the women of God, okay? For you to get to know yourself better, get to know God better, get to dig into your purpose. That's what it is. So I know the fellas will sneak in here and listen, and that's okay, guys. Get this good stuff too. But ladies, I just want to tell you this. If you are having to resort to taking care of yourself, your own emotional needs, your own things around the house, your own financial needs, if you are just checking off that box and you are doing it all, something is wrong. Something is off balance. And guess what? I'm not even going to fault the brother. So, guys, don't log off yet. If you have snuck in here, don't log off yet. Because chances are, especially if you're like me, if you got married a little bit later in life, if you were raised by a single mom, if you come from a family of mostly single women or multiple relationship women, then you have been trained and ingrained in a certain way. You have that independent drive. You have that, hey, I'm a go getter. It got to get done. Let me do it. Take a minute, rest, breathe, and let that man do something for you. Now, you can't take your hands completely off and put it all on him either. No, because two is better than one. Guess what? This is two. This is two. Two is better than one. This one person by themselves, if they fall, who will help them up? No, they have to breathe, catch their breath, dust themselves off, and try to climb out of that thing by themselves. But if you have two, then when one falls, then there's one to pick her up. Okay? So think about it. Has he asked you, what would you like? Can I do this? Do you want me to listen? Do you want me to fix it? And maybe not in those words, but his actions, okay? If he has asked you about those special days, okay, birthday, anniversary, Valentine's Day, Christmas, all of these things, right? If love really is in the air, right? If we want to get this thing right, we want to make it long lasting, okay? So that we're not having to repeat these cycles, then you have to bring your whole self so that everybody, check it, everybody's needs are met. So now let me say this. I'm not contradicting anything I've ever said before because no, I am not encouraging anyone to get into this crazy codependent thing. And you can't breathe without him. You can't go to the bathroom without him. You don't know what you're going to do without him. He want to go to the game with the fellas. You don't know what you're going to do for 2, 3, 4 hours. No, no. Have some identity in yourself. Have hobbies and pursuits of your own. You can still be authentic, check it, without having to be individualistic. Man, I should have led with that. Y'all know I'm not super fancy with the editing because I would love to chop that, put that at the beginning, and then come back. But guess what? It's okay. You can be authentic without being individualistic. And the thing is that we are striving for, see, a lot of us don't understand the terms and what it is that we really want. We need to know the terms so that we know how to pray so that God can show up in the way that we need to. So when the Bible says, what God has put together, let no one set asunder, that's that two becoming one. 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 So guess what? It's one list of needs now. Yours and his, that becomes one thing. And together as a team, we have to tackle these things. It can't just be me looking out for me. It can't just be him looking out for him. But we come together and we look out for each other. Watch shows together that you both like. Not necessarily. Sometimes, yes. Okay, we take turns with the remote. We watched your show last night, or we watched your movie for a couple hours. Now let's watch mine. Okay, but go to the next level. Find out something that you both like, you both will enjoy. Hobbies, activities, things to watch, food and restaurants. It can't always be one person sacrificing, one person taking down, one person compromising, because guess what? That builds up resentment. And the fact of the matter is, resentment and bitterness is a recipe for disaster. That is the quickest way for two to become one, as in single, or for two to become three, as in side dude, side chick. And we don't want that. And we don't want that. So I've said a lot, and you're going to get more unsolicited advice from your sis. So I'll be back and I'll say more another time. But let me end it like this. God created bonds and covenants to eliminate weakness. The ultimate of that being marriage. Okay. God invented marriage and he created it to be success. And the only way that a marriage can have success is from godly counsel. Because God created it, God has to be the counsel that will sustain. Okay. And that 100% is Dr. Miles Monroe. So take this in your heart, let it minister to you, bless you. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying that your relationships are long, loving, lasting, fulfilling, and all that you dreamed of and all that God ever envisioned. I'll see you back here real soon. Listen, don't forget to jump in the comment section, show some love. If anything pinged on your heart in a special way, let me know. And if you want to hear more videos like this, also let me know. And I'll be back real soon. Until then, holla.